Today I want to cover our annual update on the progress of the Connemara Railway project and specifically the progress at Maam Cross Station. We'll take a look at the progress to provide a narrow gauge service offering to visitors, as well as other improvements on site to enhance the visitor experience. We'll finish with some after dark views with the new lighting they've installed on site, as well as some seasonal winter views of the station and its surroundings. If you're new to this series on the Connemara Railway project, we'll post the links in the description to our earlier videos on the topic so you can understand the origins of the project and the progress over the last few years. At the time of our on-site visit in June, Jim and his team had the mechanical signalling up and running, so we were able to film a full departure scenario as part of their preparation for being able to open up to the public, at least on a limited basis. Right now they're using an hour gauge system, most of which was donated from a state agency and was historically used for transporting turf for fueling some of the older power stations that have since been decommissioned. The coaches have been modified by the team here and decorated in a style in keeping with the style at the time when the Connemara Railway was active between Galway and Clifton. For any railway modellers out there, you can see the similarity here to the Hatton's Genesis coach models that were available this year. Because it's an hour gauge system, but using the full-scale platforms, the trackbed has had to be raised in the station area in order to align with the lower height of the coaches. It's great to see all of the elements up and running for the first time, a key milestone in terms of getting the railway here open to the public. And that brings us to some of the other critical work on site. The buffet coach is now fully functional for accepting visitors, and Jim tells me they should be able to secure a full bar licence, in keeping with the authentic buffet car experience for those of us who can remember when such cars were in active service on the Irish railways. I'm sure this will be a very popular feature with the public. Adjacent to the buffet cars, they've also provided some essential facilities for visitors to the site. The iconic water tower is one of the next areas of focus. An authentic tank has been secured. It's already on site, awaiting the necessary point work to be completed on the brickwork of the tower before being installed. This will address a key gap in recreating the old station here. Another area of focus for 2025 will be the goods store, which fell into bad disrepair over the years. Work has started to get this repaired and weatherproofed, with a desire to ultimately turn this into a railway museum as part of the overall visitor attraction. Seeing this structure return to its former glory is something I've been looking forward to since our very first visit to the site here. An hour gauge locomotive arrived on site during the year. It's a rebuilt Wagon Master LM284 locomotive. These custom design locomotives were built by Hunslet between 1962 and 1986 and were used by the state agency for peat production for transporting peat from the bogs either directly to the power stations or to other forms of intermediate transportation. It's not in service yet, but it's something to watch out for in 2025. Another piece of iconic rolling stock arrived on site just after our visit in June. This excellently restored beat wagon was one of more than 2,500 that were constructed at the Inchicore Works in Dublin between 1956 and 1969, and which were used across the country for the transportation of sugar beet. Irish Railway Models released an excellent model rendition of this wagon not so long ago. It's definitely an icon of the Irish freight traffic through the 1960s, 1980s and 1990s. October saw the addition of some traditional styled railway lighting to light up the station at night, creating a lovely atmosphere in the longer autumn and winter evenings. Finally we came to December and the first running of Santa's Express at Maam Cross Station. Lots of families braved the winter weather to experience the magic of Christmas with the seasonal themed train ride. It was fantastic to see parents with their little ones coming to the station for what will hopefully be one of the first of many visits in the years ahead. What an excellent end to another busy year for the team of volunteers here, and lots to warm their hearts despite the wintry weather. So that's more or less our 2025 update from Maam Cross Station. A lot of great work completed and a lot more to do. But 2025 looks like the year when we'll start seeing the venue opening to the public on a more regular basis and start giving a lot more people the ability to enjoy the railway experience here. We've captured links in the description to the Connemara Railway website and resources, and also to their GoFundMe page. Donations are always welcome to cover the cost of materials and overheads. All of the work done on site is on a volunteer basis, with all of the rolling stock donated from state agencies and some commercial sponsorship for things like transportation, etc. As such, any donations can really help with moving things along. I want to thank Jim Deegan and his team for hosting us again this year and for the work in bringing back to life this aspect of Irish railway heritage which most of us had thought was gone for good. Please like and share in support of the Connemara Railway project, and we look forward to seeing the progress in the year ahead. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.